Do you want to know if this book can save you from a muddy chicken garden? It's entitled Free Range Chicken Gardens: How to Create a Beautiful Chicken-Friendly Yard. It was published in 2012 by American author Jessie Bloom, and with a name like that, she seems born to garden. Hi, I'm Beth from Garden City Chickens, and weekly I share a video and write in my blog about my mini flock of hens in my small garden in the United Kingdom. When I first got hens, my yard turned into mud, and I started transforming it to work for my family and my hens and make it into a lovely space again. So this is a great channel for you if you're considering getting chickens, or you have chickens and you're not happy with how they've changed your garden. The author, Jessie, is the real deal. She's an award-winning landscape designer, and she has certifications in her profession, and she's a longtime chicken owner. I've read this book cover to cover twice. It's easy to read. It keeps my attention. I can also just jump into a section to get the information I need. Her ideas will inspire your garden, how to design the layout that considers your family, your composting, your vegetable plots, and ideas about plants that will survive alongside your hens. This book is for you if you want your hens to roam your garden, but you're unsure how to do that safely from predators or from the weather, and give you the confidence to choose plants that will survive alongside your hens. This would also be a good book if you have hens that have done damage to your garden and now you have them cooped up. But you don't want your hens confined to the coop all the time. This book will help you find balance and compromise. My favorite thing about the book is the gorgeous photos, full color. There must be almost 100 photos in this book. The gardens are super beautiful. I wonder if I'll ever get my garden to look even half that good. The photos show the chickens enjoying an outdoor life. I also like how this book is practical with ideas that I can use in my own garden. This isn't a book of how to copy Jessie's garden and do the exact same thing. It's a book of inspiration. And understandably so, there is just so much variance between people's lifestyles and garden sizes and climates and where they live in the world and their type of birds, and there's so many things that she can't account for, so she can't tell you to what exactly to plant and where. It's an inspiration to take and apply to your own circumstances. Jessie's tips will also save you the cost of valuable mistakes, such as not to buy delicate summer bedding plants only to have them ravished by the hens. I had to learn that the hard way when I was first starting out. The first 145 pages in the book deal mostly with how to create a garden that your chickens will thrive in. Then, as a bonus, the remaining 55 pages cover various other topics, such as designing a chicken coop, dealing with predators, caring for your hens' health needs, and these do all relate back to the garden design and how to make a good habitat for your hens. This book isn't intended to be the only book you'll ever need to buy about chickens. It provides you with realistic expectations about what will happen when you let your hens loose in the garden, and reassures you that you don't have to kiss your landscaping goodbye when you bring chickens home. You just have to get creative with it. I wish I had found this book a year earlier in my chicken keeping life. I had bought this book 1 year into keeping hens in my garden, and they had turned our very little bit of grass lawn into mud, and we were in rented accommodation. I was starting to experiment in ways to improve the garden, and I was very happy to find a book on this very subject. It would be very time-consuming to try and find all of this information online. If Jessie ever does a second edition of her book, I would love to see photos that show maybe a wider view or with more context of the gardens that she features, and maybe also feature some of the very small chicken gardens that she alludes to in her book, because I think that would have a big interest to readers here in the United Kingdom. And maybe also a section about designing a chicken playground. What's your favorite bit about this book, Free Range Chicken Gardens? Feel free to comment below or leave me a message. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next week. Bye!